What's up everyone, PureChaosX here with part 4 of the Maverick Desertwolf. Not the electronics yet, unfortunately. This is kind of like an update to the center diff video that I did a few weeks ago. And so, yeah, I was struggling to find the center front drive shaft, the smaller ones. That basically goes there. So I'm using my phone this time because I've been using my Logitech Brio and it's always looked terrible. I can't get a good picture quality out of my Brio. It looks terrible. Even my phone, if you look at the difference, looks absolutely stunning compared to the Brio. So I'm getting rid of the Brio and using my phone from now on, and then getting, I don't know, Logitech Stream Cam or something. Hell, I think even the C930E has a better picture quality than the Brio at the best of times. I'm also going to try and get a traditional camcorder to make my videos with instead. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, so I've been struggling to find a drive shaft, and you'll have to excuse me, it is a bit dark in here still. Whoopsie doodle. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's still a bit dark out. But yeah, it's the drive shaft that basically goes from there to there. I have been struggling to find one that actually fits. I did buy one that I thought fit. The length was okay, but it was too small. Like the ball ends were too small, the pins were too small, so it kept flapping around in the drive cups. In the end, I should have bought this in the first place. In the end, I bought that because I know that will fit, because obviously it's made for it. And that's basically the CVD drive shaft. There is one for the rear. I will get that at some point. I'm just not going to get it yet. And saying is, this is considered an upgrade. So, you know, it's good to get. And I will get the one for the rear as well. At some point. So yeah, but it does need to be assembled, as you can see. And my phone is wigging out. So yeah, this should definitely fit, because it's made for it. So I should have bought this to begin with, instead of spending ages and ages trying to search for a drive shaft that will fit, and then buying one that doesn't. So, yeah, need to assemble that, and pop that into the front there. And that should be good to go. This should be all it needs to make it a rolling chassis, and I can also put the front diff back in as well, which is just there. Nice and loose. I had to take these both apart, give them a clean, and put some fresh grease in. And now, so smooth. It's like buttery smooth, if you could even see it. Buttery smooth. It doesn't even make a noise. Okay, seriously, phone? Really? You're still going to focus on the background despite this being right in front of you. So nice and smooth. Look at that. It's not even a sound. Beautiful. And obviously all the new bearings as well. Yeah, I'll put that back in the car once this is installed. Yeah, so once that's in, that's basically it. It should be a rolling chassis at that point. And I can get the electronics. But yeah, like I said, in part 3, that's going to be super expensive. And I do have 2 Tamias of my own that I'm getting for Christmas that I need to buy, like, electronics for, and the paints and whatnot, even though I would like to get this up and running first, because the plan is to sell this and hopefully make my money back. So yeah, since I'm not earning any money on these videos, still open to donations from viewers to help get this thing up and running again. I've toted up the electronics. It's going to be, I found them all on Moral Sport. For the brushless motor and ESC combo, a 3S LiPo, beefy servo, and a receiver, plus some other ancillaries as well, like some adapter cables and whatnot that I'm going to need. It's going to be about £220 just to get this thing up and running, and I've already spent 140 getting plastic parts just for the chassis, so not cheap. Not cheap at all. And I think this thing was less than 300 quid new. Or something thereabouts. So, yeah. I've already spent more. Well, I'm going to be spending more to get this thing working than it's actually worth new. Yeah. Also some new wheels, because these are mismatched and old. So, but yeah, as you can see, these are mismatched wheels. So, yeah. So some new wheels as well. And some oil in the shocks, but I've already got some of that, so. But yeah, other than that, it's just a case of getting this built and installed. That'll complete the rolling chassis. So, I'm going to go off and do that, and I will come back in a few seconds. Much time will probably pass for me. But yeah, we'll come back in a few seconds. Woo! Right, about 20 minutes have passed, because that was a bugger to do. I mean, the hardest part was putting that C-clip on the gear that is attached to the drive shaft. Because the E-clip, or I should say, sits inside a small recess on that gear, so it's very difficult. I think I might have damaged one of the teeth, I'm not sure. But yes, it is now. Oh god, there's a load of screws all over the place. So yeah, there we go. That's now in there, and it is now a rolling chassis. I'm beginning to wish I just did that to begin with, and just bought this rather than wasting £8 on a drive shaft that didn't fit. So yeah, but now it's a proper rolling. There's a surprising amount of extra movement in these wheels, like that much before the wheels. I don't know how normal that is, but yeah, everything seems to run nice and smooth. It is now a rolling chassis. The diff here, the diff here, it does kind of scrape a little bit on the inside of the diff cover. Not too much. It might wear down as it's obviously being used, but it is a little bit. Yes, but I do still plan to replace this one with that steel gear. So, just to give it a bit of extra strength. I mean, it does look and feel quite rigid anyway, even though it's plastic. But I'll buy the steel one anyway. But I won't install it. I'll wait to see if this one ever breaks. And if I do sell this, I'll sell it with the steel pinion. Yeah, as a backup. But yeah, it's now coming along. It's a finally and car sort of thing. It just needs the things to make it go. So, one small detail is I do want to replace the steering horn, or the servo horn, that white bit there. I've got some Tamiya ones that should fit, so we'll see. But yeah, there we go. Pop that on. I need to put the nose back on, and the bumper. But yeah, when I get the paint for the body, because I've got an unpainted body, when I get the paint for that, I'll make a video of the body shell as well. It's not going to be anything too fancy. I haven't really decided what colour I'm going to do it, but I want to try something different. I wanted to try maybe a translucent colour and back it with gold. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do anything fancy with the body, like put some stripes on it or something, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the Shelby stripes on the side and the stripe down the top, but yeah, I don't know. I wanted to try and keep with the gold theme, because obviously there's a bit of gold on the spoiler there, and the original one has gold and all that, but we'll see. We'll see what colour I decide. Yeah, but it won't be anything like, you know, outlandish or fancy, because no point. So, but yeah, there we go. Still wishing I did. I'm kicking myself, but yep, that definitely fits. I would recommend this, to be honest, the CVD drive shaft. And like I said, I will get the one for the rear, but I'll get that at a later date. Also need to stop these rear drive shafts from moving around so much. So maybe put like a rubber O-ring in the out drives, just to stop them from flapping about the place. But yeah, other than that, it's just smooth. Yeah, hey, there we go. So there we go. It's now ready for the electronics and all those gubbins. So yeah, It will move quicker if anyone wants to donate to help with this back up and running. And like I said, I will put it up for sale somewhere when I'm done with it. I don't know if I'm likely to keep it. If I was to buy something like this, I'd probably buy it new, just because of how difficult and expensive it is getting these parts for this. I'm lucky that Wheelspin models were able to still get some of them. So, and thankfully the electronics are basically just obviously standard across the board. So that's not too much of a problem, and I think these wheels are as well, like 1/8 scale buggy wheels. Possibly even things like the shocks and whatnot. So, yeah. But yep, any donations are welcome to get this thing back on the road, as it were. So, yeah, there we go. So that's more center diff shenanigans. Finally being able to actually get the front connected to the center diff. Even though it cost me, what, 15 quid for that CVD and 8 quid for the drive shaft that didn't fit. On the plus side, it's the exact same size as the drive shafts for my Boomerang and my Hotshot. So, if I ever lose a drive shaft, I've got spares. So, that's about the only positive out of that. They're only 8 quid, but still 8 quid I didn't want to spend. But, yeah. So yeah, donations are welcome. They are not mandatory. They are completely optional, if you would. So, since I'm not earning any revenue from my videos anymore, so yep, I'm gonna. Oh, there's my other hand. Yeah, I'm gonna go now and get this video edited and uploaded. So yeah, there we go. Part 5 hopefully will be the electronics. It'll either be the electronics or the body shell. I might get the body shell done first. I don't know, because the paint's a lot cheaper. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's electronics or paint job on the clear body. So whatever that may be, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I shall see you all in part 5, whatever that may be, whenever that may be. So see you then. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all in the next video. Bye.